My fellow Americans, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
No one thought that, Dan.
Really? What's it like for you playing this character, and do you kind of switch sides in agreeing with her or not agreeing?
Oh, I never personally agree with her. She's a horrible beast. But I would say that I forgot the first part of your question because I got caught up thinking about what a beast she was. Sorry.
The thing that's really great about Julia is that you can have that reaction. You can think, I don't know if I'm supposed to like this person. She seems pretty selfish, but there's something about the way Julia plays her that you just can't help but like her.
You're like, well, she's very likable. Is she? You almost ask yourself at the same, she's actually not very likable at all. And yet, and I think that's true with a lot of the characters. If I look down the line, there's not a lot about the characters that go, what a great bunch of people. But then, we wouldn't have a funny show. Who wants to see a bunch of nice people doing noble things?
What does it mean to you to be playing the one that can be called bad?
Yeah,
in that group.
Yeah, I know. Wow, it's a horrible moniker for this guy, isn't it? I know. In this merry misfit band of just the most despicable people ever, he's the. It's weird, although it's fun to play.
The way people now identify with the characters and love the characters, and everyone has their own favourite, and we explore that a lot more in season 3, and so it means that we can do whole scenes with just 2 people who aren't maybe the main 2 people, and yet it still is a big comic moment that everyone likes, and how everyone's taken to that world.
I think it's a relief for people not to have to say, oh, this is a lefty, this is a righty, it's just, they're such a dysfunctional group of fools that are so backstabbing and awful that, it could be anyone.
It's just great when you can level the playing field like that. That's fantastic.
Absolutely.
I think these people are they are in such pressure cooker jobs, and there's so much stress that they've got to go behind the scenes and freak out. They've got to go behind the scenes and be insecure. And I love that our show takes you behind the scenes and shows that insecurity. I mean, hopefully they're not that much of a disaster. Let's just pray to God that's not the case.
Have any politicians come over and said, I know you were doing me. I know in that one scene, that was me, wasn't it?
You know how she stands on a box? That actually was directly, but our senator here in California, Barbara Boxer, is always standing on the Barbara Boxer's box. And so I thought that would be, she's short and I'm short, so I thought, that would be a fun thing to use, and so we used it.
Have any politicians approached you and said, I realize that's me. I know you're doing me.
There's always that. Or else, we come up with a story that we just invent, and it's a stupid story, and then someone rings up and says, how did you find that out? So, well, we did. You mean to say it happened? That's the frightening thing, yeah.
I'm Dan Devey for Rotten Tomatoes, and I approve this message.